Stand down. Oh my god. Why did he build this place? It's so against him.
Everkeep. A tower of electrope piercing a perpetual shroud of storm clouds. Occupying the 9th level of this 12-tiered structure is a residential district called Solution 9. In so naming their home,
This music is awful and I hate it. It's also great.
And did it prove the answer they sought?
Everything I could have wanted and more. Oh my god. It's got dubstep in it. How does he get to build a civilization of this? How does he have the creativity to do this?
Spectacular, isn't it? There are more districts throughout the tower, including industrial ones, but Solution 9 is the largest.
Yeah.
Just being here makes my head spin.
Perfectly natural reaction. A city of shimmering electrope, replete with strange technologies that cater to every conceivable need. We never dreamed the light back home in Tural. Now, while I go and explain the situation to those in the back room, why not take a moment to explore?
I mean, yeah, I do want to explore this weird place.
I believe lived experiences are far more educational than dry explanations.
Yeah, that's something that Emma Bourne could learn from.
And you want to know more about Sven and Zoralja's dominion, do you not?
I mean, we do need. You had me at explore. You did. I wanna eat this entire place and experience all of its culture.
I had a feeling you'd be keen.
You don't know me. I mean, you do actually.
Just to confirm, while we have been allowed inside, are we also permitted to roam?
We're guests. We're guests of the Queen. I assume we can go anywhere we want in here, this place.
Absolutely. As Sven's registered guest, you'll find you're exempt from the sentry scrutiny.
Her voice is so weird because it isn't the Vieira accent. It's just like it's just a straight up American.
But other areas should be fine provided you act like you belong.
All right then, we'll show ourselves around.
Yes. Familiarizing ourselves with the technology here will help us prepare for the battles to come.
I also think you just want to explore this place, you fantasizing
Try not
Catboy.
to enjoy yourselves too much, or you're liable to attract attention.
Once you've explored to your satisfaction, come to the entrance to True View in the eastern sector. The way from there is a little complicated, so I'll send someone to guide you.
Okay.
Understood. We'll see you later.
You two were just so excited to explore this place. So am I, damn it. I want to explore this place.
I shall speak with the residents. Perhaps one of them will recognize the earring.
Oh yeah. That plotline. This area feels like the final area. But we know there's one more after this. I don't know what the hell it's going to be.
What's with this place? How can this all be the inside of a tower?
Bigger on the inside.
So, what aren't you telling me? Where are you?
That I can't reveal yet. Precautions, you understand. Just know that I'm safe. But come, tell me about your adventurer friend. You seem to have a great deal of faith in him.
Everyone's wearing these weird jumpsuits. What are they all wearing? Is this something I need to wear?
Might say that. For instance, we found the entrance to the Golden City.
Wait, what? You did? How
My God. I understand why he hates her. I guess it's me and you again.
You want to explore together?
Of course we do. We did this in all the other areas so far.
It's not that I'm scared or anything. Everything is just so different from home is all.
Yeah, we can explore together, why not? I need to get into more comfortable clothing though in this area, I think. Holy shit. Okay, this place is a little big, huh? Oh, I think I just figured out where the final area is. I forgot you could do that, shit! Well, it's good to know it's not here at least. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Oh, that's why this third map is here. It's because it's this place. Okay, I'm gonna go to into the 8th right, so you chill out here. I'll see you later. What is this? Sights in the west and beyond. Oh no, but I want to explore this place a lot. I mean, yeah, we're here. We're in the solution. We found a solution to our problem, and it was 9. If you don't know, by the way, Solution 9 is, surprisingly, another reference to Final Fantasy 9. It is the Dane's limit break attack. I think it's final limit break move. And I will explore this place tomorrow. Not now. This is one of the coolest A5s I've ever seen. I love how pixelated it is. Right, I will explore this place. And also, oh, I can't use my bike yet? I will be able to eventually, I think, just not now. So yeah, I'm going to get on that then, but bye-bye. Right, welcome Matt. What are we doing here? Tower's inside a tower. I see it, but I still can't believe it. For now, I say we proceed straight ahead. If we feel like we're getting lost, we can always turn back and go back the way we came. This place is insane. Why would they build this place? I love the skybox here. It's surprisingly good. That in the background does not look like a JPEG. To be fair though, the rest of the game is already very stylized, so you don't have to put as much work into it as like with the FF7 Midgar skybox, for example. But this is incredibly impressive for Final Fantasy XIV. This is one of the most gorgeous looking hub areas. Lots of running around, but I think I'll eventually be able to use our mounts after a certain point. Well, no, the only place you can use the mounts is Idleshire, isn't it? I always thought that you could use them in Bad to Hand and Yormore, but no, it's only Idleshire. What? Oh, crossroads already? This is too much. I've no idea where I should go. And Valga's Reach. Well, I've made up my mind. Let's head to that building over there. The one in The one in Ramaborn's a little weird, isn't it? Like, Mordona is connected to the rest of the area, so it feels like it's not even its own place. It feels like just another extension of the map. What is this then? Ah, yes. It's all inside a giant vent.
Ah, there you are, Lamati.
No, the music's starting up again.
I was worried you might have had trouble at the checkpoint, but I see everything went according to plan.
Her music is very Final Fantasy IX inspired. Still don't trust you.
Now, I know you've scarcely arrived, but I have a request to make of you.
Oh, a request, you say?
Yes, an important one.
Go have fun. Why is it, Sven? It's like I keep want to call you Speen, but it's Sven.
I'll say it plain. I want you to make peace with Zoralja.
Gonna be difficult, considering he murdered our father at MSQ, Dad.
I thought you said you weren't on his side.
We have come no closer to seeing eye to eye, nor do I condone his methods.
But you've been trying to.
Be that as it may, I don't want you to fight him. I don't want you to regret a decision made in anger.
He
and
deserves
haste.
to die. Like, even me, he was a supporter of his character. Like, he has
With
gone...
regulators as you are, the risk is too great.
What does that mean?
I appreciate your concern, but you ask the impossible.
He is a murderer. He killed MSQ Dad.
Zorolja murdered our father. His minions slaughtered our countrymen. He will never renounce his
Exactly.
war. As vow of resolve, it falls to me.
Should have
to
thought about
stop
that
him.
before he did this. He literally had an entire nation to himself. He
I
could have just
know
fucked
you
off and
love
stayed
your
there, but he
people too.
came here and he murdered our
So you
people.
must understand how I feel. Why I cannot, will not back down.
I do understand. All too well. Let me say only this then. Zoralja will use any means to win. If you would protect your people, return to them at once and prepare. Prepare as best you can.
What?
It may ring hollow coming from the queen of an enemy nation. But unlike me, you still have the power to determine your own fate.
The hell's that meant to mean?
You really are a curious one. Look, you needn't worry for us. We have dependable comrades holding the fort in Tuliholal. They'll keep everyone safe, so we can devote our attention to affairs here.
Please.
Never fear. I won't yield on this either. I'll be there alongside her. I mean, I've killed my fair share of bad guys. I literally murdered Xenos. Xenos and I had a fun time, but then I
Do
killed
you have
him.
comrades on whom you can rely?
Many comrades.
I envy you.
Oh. Well, now I feel bad for being mean to you.
You know, we'd like to learn more about you.
Yeah. What have you been up to the last 30 years? What?
About me?
Yeah, I mean, like, what the fuck are you?
To be frank, we're still not sure whether or not you're trustworthy.
If you tell us more about you, we might learn to
So,
trust you.
If you have a moment, would you show us around the district? That way, we can get to know you better.
You're asking me, the queen?
I mean, that's what you did
to
in the
show
outskirts.
you around?
Well, why don't we do it here too? I don't mind.
Oh, but I jest. I'm flattered that you've taken an interest in me. Very well. I shall be your guide. You're my guests.
I do
after
really
all,
like
and
Sphene.
teaching
I
you
hope
about
she
the
isn't
realm will
evil,
be a
because she's a
pleasure
really
in
fun
and of
character.
itself.
But I feel like she is, because, like, I know for a fact Zoljar is
If you
not going to be the
like,
final
I can
trial.
introduce you to my citizens too.
Like, there's no way there'll be a
consider
trial
them
before
family,
him. It doesn't
as
make
you
sense that
do
he would be the
yours.
second to last trial, and then you go and fight whoever the actual final boss is going to
By
be.
all means, we're in your capable hands.
And I have no idea what it's going to be.
That you are. This will be an enjoyable and enlightening tour. I promise.
Like, even in Endwalker, we knew who the final antagonist was by this point. We knew it was the Endsinger. We knew it was, Meteon. We knew who Bird Feet Hands was, anyway. So coming here, it's like, okay, we know Zoljar's gonna get beaten up. We're gonna beat him up, we're gonna kill him, probably. Despite... It's interesting, right? Because this game's whole message, just this expansion's entire message is about peace and making peace with your enemies and your people, these different nations. Like, went over to, what the best example is Mamuk. We went there and they were not doing great things, to be honest, but we still understood them and tried to get past them. The difference here is, though, is that he came to Tuliholal completely unprovoked for the most part and just laid siege to it. He killed many, many people. In fact, more than 50 is what he said, isn't it? And he killed MSQ Dad. And I'm sorry, like, you have the whole thing about revenge, and revenge is bad. It will only make you feel even worse if you kill the person you're seeking. This is not a matter of revenge. This is a matter of importance, of urgency. If we do not kill him, he's going to come back and try and kill us because of a matter of pride. And I understand that motivation. I understand his motivation for wanting to do it. But also, fuck that. I don't want to die. I don't want my MSQ friends to die. So we have to go up there and deal with him. It's not as simple as, oh, there's more going on here than meets the eye. I think there's a reason why Sven in particular does not want us to kill him. I don't know if it's an emotional attachment or whether this, story-wise, he can't die. Does he have, like, some kind of regulatory power of this place? Like, if he dies, does it, and his memory goes, does that cause his entire place to disappear? And Alexandria as a whole? It seemed before this place didn't even exist, like, 30 years ago. And then it suddenly, he created fucking, a place. An entire planet, basically. This entire tower. I can't imagine someone of his creativity to somehow make this thing out of nothing. The Queen's Tour. Sven stands ready to take you on a tour of Solution 9. And I like Sven. She's a breath of fresh air and MSQ in my opinion. Well, let's begin then, shall we? I must say I'm really grateful. Space is so vast and confusing, I didn't even know where to begin. I want to explore this place. While the district may seem daunting in size and structure, all the key facilities are situated near ley nodes, what you call aetherites. Remember this, and you won't lose your way. So I have a theory I was thinking on between this and the last part. And I want to go through it here. I think I know which shard this is. And I think I worked it out because... Right. So going through what we know about each shard that was rejoined. We know that this shard was rejoined because... or either it was rejoined or they failed to rejoin it. We know they failed at the 13th. We don't know if they failed at this one. But if we go through the roster of planets, so let's go FF14 Reflections. They have like a chart that goes through what each color is. The fate of every reflection so far. Here we go. Right. So going through it, the first shard, fire aspect. So what I'm looking for is lightning aspected ether. The 12th was rejoined to Zodiac through lightning aspected ether, and was the second to fall to the Ascians as it made the second calamity happen on Eorzea. The second calamity, light aspected ether. What is surrounding this place and is powering this place with that electrode energy? Lightning. This place is the 12th shard. I'm calling it now. Either it's the 12th shard or it's the opposite of lightning. Okay, what is the opposite of lightning in FF14? Water. So let's go to water then. The 10th shard fell to an overflow of water aspected ether. 10th shard, Final Fantasy X, was attacked by water ether. I will show you the Nexus Arcade first. Please follow me. I'm gonna, this is my theory right now about what reflection this is. I thought it would be the 9th shard. What was the 9th shard destroyed by? They use both 9th as in the word and 9th as a number. It's annoying. I can't find it. Oh well. This complex is home to all manner of shops. From food and daily necessities to technological conveniences, you can find most everything here. Everkeep's interior is vast, as you've observed. This arcade makes it possible for people to acquire what they need in one centralized location. I thought there was going to be arcade machines here. Amazing! Well, Clement is completely out of her element here. How do you get to the upper levels? I don't see stairs. What? Oh, it's like Gold Saucer! Do you see the glowing platforms over yonder? That is an automatic conveyor. Such contraptions are found throughout Everkeep, allowing us to swiftly move between faraway locations. That will spare some walking. Also, why are they also made from that strange metal electrode? Electrope. Yes, the conveyors are powered by electrope. As a matter of fact, they always integrated in just about everything in Everkeep, even the floors and walls. I'm still not a big fan of your community, but that's kind of cool. Look how cool this place is! By etching arcane circuits upon it, electrope can be used to convert lightning energy to those of other elements. In doing so, we can achieve various effects. For instance, a conversion of wind produces flotation, which is required for the propulsion of our flying vehicles. A conversion to fire, meanwhile, produces light and heat, and it is employed in devices such as street lamps and heaters. There are even self-heating cups that keep you, and this is all achieved for those lightning rods outside. Can you make a drink cold if you convert to ice instead? You certainly can. Our vending machines can do this. That's really cool, actually. Like, it's like a conversion. It's like a universal conversion to any type of ether. What's more, multiple energies can also be combined to produce some clever effects. For instance, by manipulating the air of wind while projecting light of lightning, it is possible to alter one's appearance. VTuber mode. It's almost scary what you can do with electrope. Such a wondrous material exists in our world, I imagine everyone will be fighting over it. I think it's different in memory power. But I wonder if the only way they got this energy source was through the rejoining. This shop over here, what does it sell? Ah yes, let's go and take a look. You need to tell me what you're thinking about, Sven. I dare say you'll find it interesting. Oh, I love her. I really am. She's might be my favourite character in the expansion so far. She's really, like, she's mysterious, but she's not mysterious in a way where it's annoying. She's really cool. She's like Meteon, but far better. What's all this? This shop sells food. There are items on the counter. That's food? Can't imagine what they taste like. I thought it might be surprised. Can you explain what that horrible noise is I'm hearing behind me? Oh yes, those are our crafters going at it, making all kinds of interesting tools. Your countrymen were too in the beginning. Come, you must sample everything. Choose one and I'll purchase it. Welcome, friends. How lucky you are for Her Majesty to treat you. Wait, I should give him like a Brooklyn accent. Yeah, the 5 items on display are our most popular. I recommend one of them if this is your first time. Cannot do Brooklyn accent. I'll try I want to give them like kind of like a New York accent, I feel. There's an item that interests you. Well, the left one is grapes. Slab of pink hexagons. Liquid-filled pouch. Long rectangular bar. Hexagon pattern bag. I do quite like the hexagon pattern bag. Oh my god, that's a giant fucking spider. Sorry, no, you don't get to exist. No. Goodbye. Go! Leave! Please! Okay, there we go. Sorted. Right, there was a giant fucking spider. I grabbed it with a tissue and I threw out the window. But the tissue stayed in the windowsill for too long. A hexagon bag or a spider? A black and yellow tin? I kind of want a hexagon bag. Don't know what it is about it. I want this. Oh, shit! No! Ah, yes. The salad paste. That is designed for those who are concerned about their figure. With their blend of 9 varieties of vegetables, it will help you effort to slim down. I don't want to slim down. My heart already eats is egg. God damn it. I feel like I'm playing Final Fantasy Rebirth again and Ev is asking me, what bracelet do you want to have? Sorry, there is only one option here. Fashion models wear it and you can't get enough of the stuff either. Oh, I could have chosen a different one. Shit. It's fine. I'll go with that one. Oh, Hana can... Well, they're all very tempting. I'm going to have the steak. Absolutely starving. That steak. Thank you for your custom. That being Her Majesty's treat is bound to taste all the better. What currency do we use here? Because I hope it isn't souls. Say, would you mind sampling your selection here and now? It's been a long time since we had newcomers, and I'd love to see a reaction. It's been literally 30 years. They've never had anyone new. This is a great chance to learn about Alexandrian cuisine, Wahana. Let's dig in. I'm calling my salad paste. No, the salad. All right, here we go. Or here I go. It's what? Is it like a steak in a bag? Steak in a bag. Following Waklamat's lead, you sample your selection. Amazing! I've never had meat like this before. It's tender like chicken, but flavoursome like Ronic. And those spices give it just the right amount of kick. I would eat this every day. Meanwhile, I'm just like suffering over here. I don't mind them. They're just happy to see your honest reaction. And how about you? Blood. I'm not gonna be mean. It's fantastic. I'll lie to make them feel better. These people are crazy and I love them. It's always such a pleasure. My thanks for humouring me. This does take me back. Though it was chaotic when the people of Tural first arrived, we endeavoured to learn more about them and embraced our differences. Well, that's nice. Alright, what about you, Speen? Are you going to have something to eat too? I appreciate the thought, but I'm fine for now, thank you. Alright, but what's your favourite food if you don't mind me asking? My favourite food? I really hope this is the main antagonist. We find out their favourite food. Why do you wish to know this? It's being sociable. Because I want to get you to know better. Why else? The more you know someone, the more you grow fond of them. That's what my old man believed. My experience would let me to believe the same. MSQ, Dad. My favourite food. It hurts. It's going to hurt for a while, just like a Fortune whenever they say his name. It's such a difficult question. I mean, to be fair, you asked favourite food. You didn't say favourite foods. Like, if I was asked my favourite foods, it'd be easy to answer because I wouldn't feel like I'm being put on the spot to name one particular dish that I'm going to enjoy more than others. I'm sorry, it's just when I think of those who labour to bring us the food, I find I can't settle on one thing. That's a good response. I like that. I thought I was decisive, but you're something else. Indecisive? Perhaps I am, but didn't need to laugh about it. Oh. What? Baby. Mammalja. Wait! Wait a second! Blue-scaled Mammalja, baby. Well, it might be a different one, but we haven't actually seen any Mammalja here, which is interesting considering who's the leader. But I guess, like, the only people who are here are Turyulans and Alexandrians, and I doubt they are. A lot of them are probably not Mammalja. Is that a baby? A baby Zoralja? And if that's the case, we need to protect them at all costs. My favourite food? That is a question I may never be able to answer. I love doing Speen's voice. I don't know about you, but I'm sad, so let's keep moving. Very well. Next I was thinking of showing you, but what's up to my voice? I was linked to this sector, but it's in part so I can tend to personal matters. It's a visitation to be precise, and I believe it'd be educational for you as well. Would two of you mind accompanying me? Not at all. Wonderful. Let me know when you have seen enough here. I'll make our way. Oh. I'm looking for the place where I can buy Air Wheeler. FFX areola. Oh, fuck off. Oh, yeah, okay, I got the money for that. I actually do. No. Oh, yeah, of course. Let me just fork out my entire life savings on a fucking motorbike. There must be a place here where I can get my new outfit. You know, like a place where I can wear this outfit that has the cool stuff. Mainly because I want to wear a cool outfit. I want to wear what they're wearing. I don't know where to get it though. Maybe it's the crafting gear. I have no idea though. You know, there's not a lot of people here, surprisingly. Actually saying that, never mind. I just turned around. How are you even here? Oh, there we got a little bit of life. Collectible appraiser, Splendor's vendor, Ganister. If I was... Oh, we're gonna go up. How far up though? Oh! Okay, you don't get to explore as much as I thought you could here, but that's fine. Oh, it's like a gold saucer. Interesting. Hi! Okay, I can't get anything here. I mean, I can get new materia if I wanted to. But I need to get this stuff, which I think you get from doing... Level 9? Level 100 dungeons? I forget how you get that stuff. I love this place. Look how many people there are here. Ice Fiend. Ready? Let's head to the central sector. It lies to the southwest. As we walk, I'll be glad to tell you about any places that interest me that we come upon. The antagonist of the Dawntrail expansion is now in my party. I really hope she is. What is this? This is insane. This is just crazy. I can't get over this. I need to put you all in an angle where we're all looking at each other. There we go. Right, hi everyone. I want everyone to be looking at this. Look, I know it's hyperbolic, and I do tend to overreact when it comes to certain things, but this is one of the coolest fucking hub areas we've ever gotten. Like, you're more... I like you more, but this is you more on steroids. This is you're more extended, ultra. You're more plus ultra. I would describe it as mosaic, a mosaic of semen. Sorry, that was entirely unprompted. I just remembered that incredible Gordon Ramsay thing from Hotel Hell. I just think that word has forever been ruined for me. Basically, what is this? We've been to some pretty high-tech places. This is the most high-tech place we've been. Maybe Omicron beat it by a smidge. This is very high-tech. That meat was so good, I have to get everyone at home to try it. It's going to be hard to go to other areas after this. This is Mosaic, a cafe. Have you come... Here you can buy drinks to enjoy while you relax. I see. Tell you aloud, there was a similar establishment called... I'm going to try and say it, okay? Zar... Balyav. Expalev Tia. Expalev Tai. Expalev Tai. Expalev Tai. OTA. Otia. Otaya. Exalev Taya. That's seashell in the local tongue. Is there a story behind the name Mosaic? Of seamen. There is. In that continent, the races are named for stones. There's a hewn who resembles some Tural, the tall and graceful Eldite, and the diminutive and fallible Milala. When they all gather here, they appear as a mosaic of colours. First to the founder tree. That's really beautiful, actually. I like that a lot. That's nice. If they said tacos here, it'd be perfect. Big fat tacos. Tacos. You live in an awful existence without tacos. A traditional Tural dish, one of my favorite foods. You must try it one day. I haven't tried any yet because one time I was gonna get them, they were squashed by my new buddy. Oh, yes, definitely. Well, make it happen once we restore peace to Tural. Right, let's continue on. Don't trust it at all. So I want to go over here, but I don't think I'm allowed to yet. Alright, okay, I entirely missed the bridge. As you do. Oh no, oh the poor void cat. Meow. And here we are. These buildings are where our residents live. And they're massive. Each one is bigger than the other one. Oh, I thought these were like the memory library you saw before, but I guess not. They have to be for just about all Alexandrians have apartments here. Lest you wonder, I'm here to visit some people. Their apartment is in the building on the left here, with the residential radius 914. Residential radius. That's right. Come, this door opens automatically. Huh. So they all live in these lovely little apartments. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to live here. This is like my kind of vibe. To think, like a couple of hours ago, we were in fucking cowboy land. And now we're here. This is the lobby, a common area of residence. I see, and what does that machine there do? Ah, the concierge. They look after the residents. If you require assistance or have questions, they'll be glad to assist. Is that so? I'm no short of answer correct directions, but I'll direct them at you for now. By all means, may you consider me your personal concierge. Hey, Sven, can anyone live in this place? Naturally. In fact, many of the countrymen make their homes here. No matter your origin or race, occupation or regulated usage, all Alexandria citizens are eligible for an apartment. This includes those you meet who work in the outskirts. You've taken care of everyone for 30 years. I'm truly grateful. Oh, I sense a butt coming though. This place is nice. Oh, we can actually go in here. This is the place. A mother and a son live here. Oh. Oh, look at this place. Okay, Final Fantasy 14. Everything okay? What happened to her? That outfit. Fucking crazy. Hello, Isadora. Your Majesty, you came. I have friends with me today. Is that alright? Of course, friends of the Queen are well friends of ours. Please make yourselves at home. We are quite a colourful bunch of friends, I will say. Me and my, like, Moogle fork and cat ears. Oh. How has Milo's been? There's been no change, but the symptoms are thankfully mild today. Hello, Milos. Have you missed me? My son was born with leaven sickness. A severe etheric balance towards lightning. Oh, that's not good, considering the area we're in. As a result, he suffers from paralysis. He cannot walk and struggles to speak. Oh. For a blessing, he still has his hearing, and even bad days he can communicate with his eyes. I see. Bean visits often, does she? He does. Merlo simply adores her. Sometimes he even manages to smile when she isn't here. I hate you, game. You're really, like, trying to make Sven a likable character, but I can't, not after Meteon, because Meteon was adorable and a little bird feet hand skill, and I was like, wow, this cute little child sure isn't going to become the apocalypse. She became the apocalypse. She became the metaphor for nihilism. does. Marla simply adores her. Yeah. What of you yourself, Isadora? How are you holding up? You needn't worry about me, my Majesty. You always make time for us. We have everything we need. I'm glad to hear it, but you mustn't strain yourself, understood? There's something you can do for him. Perhaps a treatment with souls? Oh, well, I thought you were against that, though. Oclamat. Unfortunately, no. While souls can revive those who are met with an accident, they cannot reverse the effects of old age and illness. So, okay, there are limitations to it, then. Truth be told, many children are born like Milos. The illness has existed for generations, but we've been able to find a cure. Doesn't help that the entire land is filled with leaven. The cause is quite clear, though. The excess lightning in the environment. It's no coincidence the number of cases have risen dramatically these past 30 years. It's all my fault. But why, though? Why do you think that? What was that? Bean, come on. I'm sorry, Isadora, but I must be going. Promise to make a proper visit next time with treats to share. So nice. I want to like her. I want to. I want to trust her. There's no need to apologize, Majesty. If it weren't for you, Milos and I wouldn't still be here. I want to like her. But every single part of me is like, no. Thank you, Queen Speen. It's my pleasure, Milos. And I'll be soon to, so be a good boy for your mother and for me. Wow. Angry cat noises. To think there was such an illness. My thanks for accompanying me on the visit. The illness is a pact of life in Alexandria, or part of life, sorry, not a pact of life, and I thought that you should know about it. Hold on. We'll make it so unfortunate children like Milos to smile again. I hope so. You think considering this place they would have a better technology? Ah, level 98! Having recomposed ourselves, Speen is ready to continue the tour. Yes, well, let's continue the tour, shall we? Look, you obviously have duties to attend to, citizens to look after. We can stop here if you like. No, I do this because I want to, so please do not worry. Next, I'll show you one of this district's most vital facilities, a place called Resolution. To reach it, we have to go by way of Lane 09, where the A-Fire is situated. Okay. Every fibre in my being is telling me that she is going to stab us in the back. And it sucks, because I want to like her. I really do. But until I know her motivation, until I know everything about how she arrived here. It's the same with Grahatia. I didn't trust the Crystal X at all until I think the Calusia stuff at the end of the game. Even then, I didn't trust him really, because I thought he was going to backstab us in the back. But then when we found out he was Grahatia, I was like, okay, yeah, he's good. But there's no way really to know until, until we get there. And it makes it difficult to sit there and be like, oh yes, yes. Grahatia, the best of cat boys. Because I didn't know who he was until that moment. And then you're like, okay, now I can trust him. Endwalker, Meteon, an adorable little bird girl who we thought at first was just a creation of Hermes, and he wanted to, create a better world for her. As it turns out, that was just him realizing that, what's the point? What's the point in a perfect life if creatures have to suffer and we don't? We should also have to suffer, in theory. To suffer is to live is to suffer. And you can get behind that viewpoint a little bit, considering Heidelin Venart does the same exact thing in Endwalker. Venart's most famous quote, one of my favorite quotes in all of Endwalker is, henceforth men shall walk, not fly. And he basically splits everyone into reflections. And it's one of the reasons why I like Vanart a lot, but I really can't support her and her actions. Because, sure, she prevented the final days and used Zodiac to hide it, and that's important. She had to do that. It was the better of two evils in that regard. But her decision led to life in different reflections, sure, but also led to the Ascians causing a bunch of suffering during the rejoinings. I mean, basically the entire world was shattered because of that. You could say that that's the Ascians' fault, but those worlds wouldn't have existed in the first place if they weren't shattered in the first place. Don't tell me you need to use that now. The conveyor head will transport you to the government sector where resolution is located. The markings on the conveyor indicates direction, and there was a pair just like it on the other side. Is it safe? Extremely. There's no need to be afraid. Who said I was afraid? Come on, Vahana. There's a 1 in a million chance of you being disintegrated. Why did you tell me that? I could be the 1 in a million. As a famous Doctor Who quote would say, but in reverse, don't think about the 1, think about the million. It's a bit empty, I will say. There are big stretches, but it isn't really a whole lot, but I think that's also the point to a certain extent as well. We're kind of like in a giant motherboard, basically. Ooh, he's got his own, like, government building. What the fuck? Nothing to it, eh? Child's amusement ride. And here we are, Resolution, the operational heart of Solution 9. Resolution, we oversee the running of the district and provide essential services to citizens, such as welfare, support, and job introductions. It's quicker to show than tell, so let's proceed inside. The government building, huh? Oh. Voice cutscene?
Strange contraptions everywhere you look.
But why is it voiced though? There's something's gonna happen here.
An infusion station. It dispenses souls in exchange for credits. Through hard work, citizens can obtain the peace of mind provided by spare souls. It's the way of life for Alexandrians and has been for quite some time.
It's a bit weird though. And dark.
But I imagine it must be difficult for outsiders to comprehend.
A little, yeah.
That's putting it lightly. To be honest, it sounds disturbing.
It's also not our way of life though, Wucklemat. No, we're not the ones who deal with this every day. Oh.
Still, I won't dismiss it out of hand. Practices like these don't arise from nothing.
It arises from necessity, I assume.
There's a reason why your culture is the way it is, and I'd like to understand. Won't you tell us some of your realm's history?
Yeah. You need to. With knowledge comes appreciation. That is the fruit of life. You need to tell us who you are. Otherwise, I can't get behind you. You need to be more open than Grahatia was with Crystal Exarch.
Very well. Be warned, though, that it may take a while. In the distant past, over 1,000 years ago,
Damn,
it said,
music.
lightning energy began to swell in our world.
Oh, it fucking is. I called it. It's the 12th shard.
According to ancient records that date back around 8 centuries, the rainy season spanned a quarter of the year, during which time severe thunderstorms ravaged the land.
Makes sense, because the first was very
centuries
light
later,
orientated.
This season had lengthened to nearly half the year. The trend continued, with our ancestors spending longer and longer languishing beneath storm clouds. Crops failed and livestock starved.
Rejoining. A very slow rejoining, it sounds like. That's awful.
But amidst this growing desperation, a miraculous material was discovered that
How was it
promised
discovered?
salvation. Electrope.
And what is it, exactly?
The stuff that's used everywhere here.
Indeed. One day, when out inspecting a forest after lightning had caused a fire, a villager came upon a curious black ore none had seen before.
Just out there?
Testing revealed that the ore possessed a singular property.
You just
It
found
could
that, like,
store
out in a
lightning
random
and
field?
convert it to other
Ah,
energies.
yes, the solution to all
In
our
that
problems.
instant, the scourge
The
of
solution
endless
9 to all our
storms
problems.
became a blessing. Dubbed Electrope, the ore found use in myriad inventions and dramatically improved people's lives. So much so, in fact, that all nations soon became dependent upon it, despite the difficulty of obtaining it in quantity. Supply was chronically scarce, and when nations couldn't meet their needs with their own deposits, some resorted to taking Electrope from others.
That's not surprising.
Fighting was isolated and sporadic until Electrope came to be used in warfare. First in the weaponry of invaders, then in the countermeasures of defenders, and then in every aspect of combat where an advantage might be had. This served only to exacerbate the ore shortage, leading to further escalation. Before long, the entire world was engulfed in a terrible war known as the Storm Surge.
Is that why Qual was taken out the portal? So they should have a better life?
As the war came to a head, Alexandria's neighbor Lindblum committed its stores of Electrope to the production of a weapon of mass destruction.
Limblum. Like also Final Fantasy
They
IX.
deployed it on the front lines and triggered a calamity of frightful magnitude. Not even their own scientists had anticipated the force of the lightning that was unleashed. The energy inundated the entire continent, laying it to waste.
Shit.
So that's how your world came to be this way.
I'm putting mine at the foot of light. Just at the foot of darkness. Sounds an awful lot like an Umbral Calamity. That's an interesting way of handling it.
You truly know a great many things that I don't. I should like to learn about you too sometime.
Maybe don't say it in such a creepy way, and I'll be glad to.
But to continue the tale, the people of Alexandria had already lost much to the war. They lost almost everything.
It could also
else
be
to
suggested
bear
that the Ascians gave them the means to do
Those
this.
who survived bore deep scars, tormented by the memory of loved ones taken too soon. Though they yet lived, the cruel spectre of death was with them always. Seeking a solution, our scientists turned once more to Electrope, and after extensive research, they developed the means to preserve memory and soul. Physical death isn't the end. So long as our memories endure, we may live on.
Very terror of you.
This belief sustained us then, and it sustains us now, granting us comfort.
That's quite a tale.
Your Majesty, help me! I beg you, help me!
What's happening?
What's the matter?
I've got no souls left.
Not a single one. But the lot at Soul Supply refused to give me any.
Okay.
Please, you must do something.
We don't need souls to live, though. You just need them in case you die.
My apologies, Your Majesty. This man, he does no work. Instead, he drinks his days away on Trueview. He has only himself to blame if he has no credits for souls.
That's not true. I'm a fighter at the Arcadian. I was.
Carcadian! Nothing to the
I haven't been allowed
raids!
to fight because of the King's decree. It isn't my choice.
The King's decree?
I see. You're a brave warrior of the arena. I want to help you, I sincerely do. But I cannot give you preferential treatment.
That's fair.
Then open up the Arcadian again, so I can fight.
Why did the King close the Arcadium?
I'm sorry, but that's not my decision to make. The King requires feral souls for war. He doesn't wish for
Okay,
them to
that's
be
why.
expended on amusements.
That's why they've closed it.
You're useless. A queen in naught but name.
Buddy, chill the fuck out.
Insolent wretch! How dare you take that tone with Her Majesty?
Fucking bayonet over here.
It's quite all right. Such things don't bother me, nor do I think ill of this man.
You're a better person than most, Fiend.
Hear me. Though I cannot.
Wow, it almost sounds like
grant you a
Hydralin there.
soul,
Hear
I
me.
mean it when I say I want you to live.
It's like floating off his head.
I love all of you equally, dearly. You are as family to me, and it pains me to see you deny yourself hope.
Do you think the little soul cell things are going to be face wear?
I want you to
Because
find
they made an entire
happiness
slot for
all
face
your
wear. It makes
own,
sense if one of the
even
first
if
ones they
must
give you
grow
is
it from
for
the
one of these soul cell
smallest seed
things.
of joy. Out there, somewhere, is a reason for you to smile again. We all need to vent our frustrations from time to time. I will always be willing to lend an ear.
Yes, Mum. Of course.
We called him Mum. I was like, wait, what?
Even without a spare soul, I suppose I'm fine as long as I stay in Solution 9. I apologize for my rudeness. Good day to you.
Keep your chin up, my friend. And when you feel better, I'm sure you'll find another way to apply your talents.
He does care about her people. But I don't know if that care extends beyond her citizens. They wouldn't just do all this just to suddenly go back on it afterwards.
I'm sorry you had to see that. Let's keep moving, shall
He's
we?
a good person. At least for her people. We don't know what he feels for anyone else anyway, but... yeah, well, a lot does make sense.
Right. I believe we visited all the main facilities. With that, I declare our tour concluded.
That man from before, does that sort of thing happen often?
Somewhat. It's unavoidable. Hardships are a fact of life. Our soul management system has sustained our realm for generations, but it isn't without flaws. For one, people have become accustomed to having spare souls. Without them, they feel vulnerable and anxious. Some claim it may also have contributed to a decline in births.
Just thinking out loud, but would it be possible to do away with the system?
That'd take a lot of work.
No.
Oh. An adamant no, okay. Why, necessarily?
I know it isn't easy to change one's beliefs and way of life. The Mamulja have their
It's a bit
reasons for
different.
their
Their entire
reliance on
society
blessed
is built on
siblings,
it, Waklamat.
much as you have yours for souls.
Like, it's
What
also
if
their
it took you
memories
so
are stored
long,
in there.
you'd be able to make all the decisions, right? Then we could
He
work
still
together to
believes that
fix
memory is
things.
important. It should be
Restore your
stored.
realm to where it belongs.
Just because they might as well
See where
use
we
it
can go
to
from there.
keep everyone alive and allow them to live lives without accidents occurring. No, I don't know.
Listen to me. There's something that I need to tell you.
You're about to get interrupted. Uh-oh.
What is it?
The music like fading away there for a second was cool.
Actually, never mind. It's nothing of importance.
It fucking is! It is! What do you want to say?
It was lovely showing you
Why
around.
why is one of his soldiers here? You said that they don't come around this
Of
part.
course. Of course.
Are they looking for us?
Thanks so much for the tour. We've learned not only about your realm, but
You
as
need to
well.
stop saying this. If you want me to
For
trust
now,
you, Sphene, I'm
our
gonna need more
priority is our
information
ocean.
than this.
But once we've dealt with him, perhaps I can return the favor and show you to Lihiolal.
It's very different, but not
I'd
as
like
bad.
that very much.
Who is Sphene's voice actor? It sounds familiar. I don't want to look it up in case of spoilers, but her voice it's getting there. We're about to hear her say something out of our hearing range, aren't we? Or just give a bad glare. Her look is concerned. It isn't like...
It seems I've no choice but to continue down this path. Forgive me, Vau Wuklamat, but I must disappoint you.
I don't like that. I really do not like that. Walking so slowly. It's gonna take ages to get anywhere here like that, Sphene.